In this episode of the Infwars News Blitz, Syrian refugees rape little girl. Donald says Hillary takes millions from anti-gay and anti-woman regimes, and an illegal alien tries to kill Donald Trump. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. For the final week of June the 27th, 2016, this is the first article of the year, and it's an article written by Paul Joseph Watson. The title is called Report. 3 Syrian refugees rape little girl at Knifepoint in Idaho. Well, that's something we wouldn't be seeing everything else. Furious veterans accuse council of cover-up. And I'm gonna go, and there's a clip of that, a 3-minute clip I'm gonna play, but, of Adam bringing this up, but, anyway. The 3-day refugees reported allegedly raping a little girl at Knifepoint in Idaho before urinating on her body. An incident that prompted furious residents to accuse Twin Falls City Council members of covering up the assault. The sexual assault alleged, main word is alleged, took place on June the 2nd, but has received virtually no media attention alongside from the one vague KMVT report. The little girl was outside Fawnbrook apartment building when the boys packed in a knife, put a knife to her throat and forced her inside a laundry. She was then stripped naked, raped, and urinated on. The 13-year-old boy reported told the younger boys to urinate on her because she was incapable of ejaculation. What? When she arrived, the mother alleged the rapist was able to say no police, while the father reportedly congratulated his 13-year-old son. What a bastard. I mean, that guy's a bastard. I'm sorry, man. A video of the alleged assault was captured on the boy's cell phone. Now, here's the 3-minute report about this, alright? Of Angela breaking it down. Here it is.
The first time it was fake? No, it wasn't. The second time, was it a fake story? No, it wasn't. The 500th time, was it a fake story? No. The 10,000th time? It's over 10,000 reported rapes the last year by Islamicists in France alone. It got to the point now where France, Sweden, and Germany are ordering police not to put where the person's from. And then they just say that a Frenchman raped, or they say a German raped. You know, this guy, this Muslim that stabbed 2 police officers last week in France, he wasn't even from France, but they put him up on TV and said, the Frenchman. The Frenchman was from North Africa. The Frenchman was from Pluto. The Frenchman was from Mars. The Frenchman was from Toledo, Ohio. The Frenchman was from Japan. Anywhere but France. So on and on and on. This is the culture. Any unattended woman can be raped. This is what goes on in these countries. These countries are the most backward scum holes you can imagine, where in Saudi Arabia, if a woman gets raped, they execute her. It's her fault she got raped. They throw acid on women's faces, all this, and then they sit there with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of articles with my name in it and Infwars' name saying I'm a liar when we didn't even discover the story. We reported it like 15th hand after it had been in 3 TV stations and 2 newspapers at least that we sourced in our article that was mainstream. Our headline said that people were protesting at the city council alleging a cover-up of an alleged rape. So we didn't say that there had been a rape. We went with their headline, there had been an alleged rape, and there was a big controversy about it. And then Drudge Report picked up our journalistic story that broke down what people were saying. Now, I don't know whether the little girl was raped or not, or whether she was urinated on. I don't know that. But that's exactly what people from the very same countries have been caught doing all over Europe, and we have thousands of videos of them carjacking people, hundreds of videos of the mass raping and groping and going insane and crazy. And then you sit there and use your magic word because you're such big intellectuals and say that I'm a conspiracy theorist and that none of this exists. So, am I worried about these type of attacks? No. Because the 6% that read these publications and believe it are brain dead, Stockholm Syndrome victims who don't know what planet they're living on. I will continue to tell the truth. I will continue to seek out the truth. I will continue to take action against tyrants. I will continue to never back down. And I know our supporters are taking action as well. You can try to censor the internet. You can try to lie about us. You can try to do whatever you want. We're going to move forward, and we're going to expose your new world order. More of Paul Watson coming up, more of David Knight and others co-hosting while I'm on the road. But first, this powerful John Bound report recapping what I just broke down. But you can go read these articles and see how they are the anatomies of deception. They are the very tissue of lies. I mean, just so many other lies I didn't get to. Okay? Implying we said it was a rape. We reported on the controversy. Implying we were wrong about where the refugees are from. No, we document this is the cover for the total invasion. And then implying, and the bigger angle is they're authorizing a mosque to be built for them and not authorizing locals to even do repairs on their houses. They roll out the red carpet for these people. We need to have a serious discussion about the real numbers of these folks being brought in. It's probably 100 times what we're being told conservatively.
All right, thank you. Basically, we don't know what happened, and we don't know what's going on here. But people were saying all this stuff had happened and all this other stuff, so we're not sure what's going on. And basically, we shouldn't be using the word Syrian refugees. We need to use the word Muslim refugees, because that is a proper term for it. I mean, these guys are raping people all over the place in France and Europe, and basically, you know, they're basically just robbing, killing, pooping in the street, and the family got evicted. From another article I think I've seen, these three boys are actually back on the streets. I mean, really? Really? You're gonna say all that crap now and basically let these boys out? I mean, we're dealing with an 8, 10, and the oldest was 13 years old? All three of them deserve to be put in prison once the investigation is actually completed. That's what they deserve to be, but enough about that. This is a second article written by Kit Daniel, and the title is called Trump. Hillary takes millions from anti-gay and anti-woman immigrants. Wants Sharia immigrants. Clinton wants to bring in people who believe women should be enslaved and gays should be put to death, he says, as the subtitle. Hillary Clinton takes millions of dollars from anti-gay and anti-women regimes and wants to like my immigrant for those countries, Donald Trump pointed out. I only want to admire people who share our views and love our people, but Hillary Clinton wants to bring in people who believe women should be enslaved and gays to be put to death, he said during the speech in NY on Wednesday. Maybe in her motivation lies among the more than 10,000 foreign donations Hillary Clinton failed to disclose while at the State Department. The government of Brussels also stands to be one of the biggest beneficiaries of Hillary's Trans-Pacific Partnership, which she would absolutely approve if given a chance. Trump added, Hillary Clinton took up to $25 million from Saudi Arabia, where being gay is also punishable by death. Under her plan, we would admit thousands of refugees from these dangerous countries on earth, with no way to screen them. They are, or where they are, what they have, and what they believe, Trump stated. Already hundreds of recent immigrants and their children have been convicted terrorist activity inside the United States. And this speech actually speaks, well, some volume here. I mean, he said everything that he needed to say, and he's probably saying what's going to happen if Clinton gets into the office. So we have two guys here basically trying to get into the office, and they're realizing that it's either, if Trump doesn't get in, Hillary Clinton's gonna come after her. If Trump doesn't get in, then Hillary Clinton is going to the big house. Trust me. And we need to support him every chance we get. Okay, this is the last article today here, and it is an article written by, well, an American mayor. And the title is called, Would-Be Trump Assassin and Illegal Immigrant. If one illegal alien had his wish, he would have killed Donald Trump on Saturday. Oh, God. I think I saw this one in the news. I've already read the subtitle already. Michael Steven Stanford appeared in federal court in Vegas today, 2 days after he was arrested for allegedly trying to grab an officer's gun while with the intention of assassinating the presumptive Republican nominee president. Stanford's only form of ID was a UK driver's license, RT reported. At arraignment on Monday, it was revealed that he had overstayed his visa and was staying in the United States illegally, according to KLAS. In a court filing against the British national, U.S. Attorney Daniel Bogan alleges Stanford had fired a gun before until the day prior to the rally. According to police, he approached Las Vegas Police Department officer Emil Jacob and attempted to take his weapon and use it to shoot Trump. The court filing states he drove from California to Nevada because he'd finally felt confident about trying it. He remains in custody and will have a court hearing on June the 5th. Well, basically, folks, I wonder whose fault this could be. I don't know. Maybe it's the mainstream media's fault. They've been pushing this narrative about shooting Trump ever since he's practically been winning every single election. And to clear up on that, here's Paul Joseph Watson about the article itself.
This is the illegal alien, the British citizen that was in the United States illegally, who attempted to assassinate Donald Trump during his event on Saturday. Stanford's only form of ID was the United Kingdom's driver's license, reports RT. At his arraignment on Monday, it was revealed that he had overstayed his visa and was in the United States illegally. In a court filing against the British national, US Attorney Daniel Bogdan alleges Stanford had never fired a gun before until the day prior to the rally. According to police, he approached Las Vegas Police Department officer Emil Jacob and attempted to take his weapon and use it to shoot Trump. The court filing states he drove from California to Nevada because, quote, he finally felt confident about trying it. He remains in custody and has a court hearing July 5th. So obviously the left-wing press in America, left-wing press in the United Kingdom, the same media outlets that demonized conservatives for the death of Joe Cox, the pro-Remain Labour MP in the United Kingdom, who was murdered by somebody whose friends and neighbours said that he wasn't political. He suddenly apparently became political in recent months. Of course, they blame the right wing, they blame the conservatives for that, and yet this is not the only example of crazy left-wing violent rhetoric leading to potential bloodshed. So we've got this guy who tried to assassinate Trump, and then today it's revealed that Omar Mateen, the Orlando Pulse nightclub gunman, was not only a registered Democrat, he supported Hillary Clinton.
Okay, thank you. Basically, the mainstream media has been pushing this all over the place. And to make matters worse, there are hundreds of Kill Donald Trump pages all over Facebook and Twitter. And neither company is willing to take them down. So that should actually show how, well, you know, how much they really hate Trump. I mean, the establishment, how they really hate Trump. I mean, this man, I mean, Brexit already happened already, folks, while I'm actually recording this. And if this actually happens, I mean, the elites are gonna go into full panic mode, up one side, down the other. And they pretty much know it as well. So basically, that's all the articles I have for you today. If you'd like to read more about these articles, please go to the link below or go to Infwars.com or PrincePlanet.com. There you can find hundreds of articles. So that's one I have read for you today. This is the Infowars News with InfoGundam, Life of Female number 3. Please like, subscribe, and donate. Bye-bye.